We all believe that our reality is based on real truth. But sometimes the truth that we live with is distorted by a number of factors. I'm Dr. Rich Masek, the author of Ideolatry, God is Not Your Problem. I discussed various types of higher power decisions in the previous God concept episode, and said that various factors can influence your choices about your beliefs. These factors are what I call life filters. Life filters can come from family structure and values, peer or cultural influences, the traditions of religious upbringing, or even the general activities of life. Life filters give rise to different perspectives that create the reality in which we live, and they shape our general attitudes, opinions, and moral or ethical codes. The truth that we accept is developed from these life filters. As we develop beliefs that are guided by our own experiences, we actually define our own relative truth on an individual basis. This relative truth can lead to flawed understanding because it may be based on biased perceptions and inaccurate observations. Our relative truth can also create a spiritual worldview that clouds our perception and can deceive us into living a misdirected life. So what's the difference between our relative truth and absolute truth? Today, absolute truth can be a very difficult concept to accept, since there is a growing tendency toward relativism and the absence of absolutes. Sadly, many are deceived and never take the time to explore and discover real truth. Instead, they merely live within the confines of the cloud of their own life filters. Your life filters develop your relative truth and your personal reality that is based on your own experiences. Your personal reality can become the filter through which you understand everything that you see and experience. One of our greatest challenges in the journey of life is to discover real truth and reshape our experiential reality to conform to this truth. What you accept and live with is your reality. Is your reality a reflection of truth, or is it founded in misunderstanding or even outright deception? Our life filters can shape our view of God. For example, if you were raised with affection, you are likely to experience God as being tender. However, if you are raised in an abusive environment, you might know God as punishing. If you were raised with understanding and forgiveness, you're likely to experience God as compassionate. But if you live in a judgmental environment, you're likely to experience God as condemning. If you live without acceptance, you might experience despair and rejection and view God as oppressive. Your life filters can lead to a powerful deceptive influence of relative truth. This influence can prevent you from being able to see and experience the real truth that freedom is given to the believer by God through Jesus Christ. So how do you realign your life filters? Examine them in the light of God's Word and study what His truth says about you. God's absolute truth is revealed through His Word, the Bible. I invite you to read Ideolatry and examine your own life filters. You may gain a deeper understanding of real truth through the exploration of God's Word without the preconceived baggage of your life filters. Check it out at ideolatry.com, where you can read my blog and download a free chapter. And I hope that you will join me for the next episode, in which we will dive into the question, why?